Hi guys, Mrs. Null here, talking about our new root of the day. Our root today is rupt, comes to us from Latin. Rupt means to burst. You can probably see from my picture that the word erupt is a pretty common one you'll think of when you think about rupt. I'm going to go ahead and take you through the blending board, and we'll make a few words that I've got that have rupt in them, but I cannot wait to see what you find. Keep it coming on the flip grid. You guys, the words you are coming up with have amazed me, and you've even taught me some new words over the last day or so, so keep that up. I love it. Let's go ahead and start with plain old rupt. And you know what I need? I need my support for my board here so I don't have to balance it. There we go, people. That's what you want to see, not me. We've got rupt. Let's go ahead and let's play with prefixes because you know that prefixes add meaning. We're going to start with dis. Dis means away from or apart. And so if I'm going to disrupt, I'm going to somehow burst in and push you apart from what you were doing before. I think that makes sense. Do you think that makes sense? Of course, we can add all of our typical suffixes. Again, we use tion for reading purposes, but y'all are learning now the actual suffix is ion, right? Just makes it into a noun. Disruption. Disrupting. Rupt is nice. It ends in two consonants, so I never have to worry about doubling my final T or anything. More coming on that rule soon. Let's go ahead and add a different prefix. How about this one? This is a word you guys probably all know. We talked about inter a little bit when we talked about ject, because we talked about interjecting. Inter means between. If you've got an interstate, it runs between two states. If you've got an international call, it's between two different nations. So if I interrupt, I literally burst between. So let's think about that a little bit. If I disrupt, I am bursting you away. But if I interrupt, I burst between. Do you see the slight difference in the word meaning there? And it's all in the Latin. It's all in that prefix change. All right, let's change it up. This is that word that I mentioned, erupt. But this doesn't look like erupt right now, does it? X is actually the prefix that we have here. X means out of, right? What was the one we used the other day? Well, no one came up with extract, did they? Well, to extract means to pull out of, but that's okay. Export was the one we were carrying things out. We did a lot with export. But in a word like erupt, the X actually gets dropped. This is a chameleon prefix. Remember I talked about lazy mouths? I said we don't want to have to move our mouth any more than we have to. Let's feel what it would be like if I said exrupt. It's an extra step in my mouth rather than just saying erupt. That X just got dropped. It's the same prefix. It's a chameleon. It just drops that X to make erupt. Okay, I wanted to show you one more thing, and this is a new ending. It's not really a suffix. It's just like, well, just like shun, we refer to it as a final stable syllable. The suffix itself is actually the ure, but we chunk off chur. This comes from French. It also creates a noun. And just like on tion, the T is actually not part of this final stable syllable. It's actually part of the base. But again, for reading purposes, we can just chunk it off. So a rupture is going to be a noun, so a state of something being burst. How many of you have ever heard of an athlete rupturing something like an Achilles tendon? Or I'm sure you've heard of things, a muscle rupture. You probably have heard of a different kind of rupture. Anyway, I'm not going to do too many of these. I wanted to introduce rupt as to burst, and I want you to put on your thinking caps, get to the flip grid, show me your words, and I am having probably way too much fun with flip grid using all kinds of stickers now when I respond to you. Thank